Yo, what up, people? Smithers to my fucking R, aka Smithers R, aka Smithers R rated, here today, here the fucking day, to give you Kamisama episode 8 motherfucking review, aka Kamisama no Inai Nichiyoubi, episode 8. Okay, let's do this shit. Real quick though, comes out Saturday, but it doesn't get subbed till Sunday, that's why I didn't do the video until today, right now, fuck it, why not? Anyway, let's jump right into this, but before I jump right into this, because episode had to deal somewhat with the past a little bit when she was talking about it, I gotta bring it up. What the fuck? There are only 4 or 5 episodes left. And in my opinion, episodes 4, 5, and 6 literally just got negated basically by episode 8 the end. Why? Because what was episode 4, 5, and 6 about? Well, it was basically they went into the city of the dead. They came out with a baby. You can say Ai's friendship too, but the odds of her going back there and rekindling that friendship, I don't see that happening since it's only like 12 or 13 episodes long, possibly. It could be a 24 or 26 one, but we're not that sure yet. I'm going to guess more like 12 or 13. But the problem is that at the end he said that he ditched Scar. What does that mean? That means that basically episode 4, 5, and 6 were basically just negated. Why? The baby's gone now. They could be going back to pick her up next episode, but if they don't, then what does that mean? It means basically episode 4, 5, and 6 were useless. They had no meaning except for a little friendship. And I'm not watching this for no fucking friendship. I'm watching it for its fucked up, dark nature and to see humanity's deepest, darkest pits of despair. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're watching it for. I mean, little girl going through a struggle. And I mean, in episode 1, 2, and 3, basically, we learned 2 things that we haven't seen yet. We haven't even seen any bandits. Keep in mind, we haven't even seen any of these bandits that we've seen since then. No bandits. We haven't seen any of this decrepit human cities. We haven't seen none of that. We haven't seen any place horrible yet. And that, in my opinion, is very bad. Why? Because it's kind of going away from its fucked up nature. I mean, all so far all we've seen really is after episode 3, of course, is her going to a city of the dead and it has a dark secret. And I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll see some evil dead people like after they lose their minds and shit. Nope, we still haven't seen that, and it's kind of disappointing. But now that they're out of that arc, the school arc, basically, I'm gonna call it, fuck it, they better go into some dark areas of the world. The dark side of the world. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see the shining hope of humanity and shit in a dark, depressing time. I want to see just how fucked up this world really is. Everybody keeps saying it's fucked up. What did fucking Humpy say? AKA fucking, Miss Austin, Ai's father. What the fuck did he say? It's a horrible place. You wouldn't survive. What? She's surviving perfectly fine. So come on, bro. Come on. I want to see what she wouldn't survive. I want to see the horrors of this world. I want to see how she experiences this and goes through it and somewhat loses her childish nature of doing things, because that sort of pisses me off sometimes. I mean, she doesn't really know how the world is, and we haven't even really seen the world, and it's pissed me off. That being said, this episode though was very good. Why? Well, let's just start off with the basic. Basically, they start off and they're in the clock tower. They're having their meeting, of course, because all they gotta do is remove the fucking gate and then they're out. And basically, me, Mai, and Mo, all of them are like, no, we're not going. And so is Taya. And basically, they both got their side stories. Me, Mai, and Mo, they're from a noble family, and it would be a disgrace if they went back to their family. And of course, Taya, she was born blind, and her parents really were like, oh my god, our daughter has a fucked up life. And then when she really wished that she could see again, she gained her ability to be able to hear and see through hearing. And because of that, she basically got kicked out of the fucking town. She left in order to save her parents' grief. She did some crazy shit. And the entire episode was basically I having to try and sway her over. Because me, Mai, and Mo, they got persuaded after the first fucking speech. You gotta fucking chase your dreams. So fuck it. I'll agree with it to an extent. Yeah, you got to do that. And it's like if you can't find it, if you have no place to go, then find it. And if you can't find it, then build it. And me, my Mo, they're like, oh shit. Taya, she was like, oh my god, I can't stand this. I can't stand this sight. I can't stand that. And she just walked away. And I'm like, okay. Now I'm wondering, what exactly does she see when she looks at I? That's what I want to know. Because she sees through hearing. And she says that she can't, like, bear to look at this. So it's like, whoa. What does she see when she looks at I? Does she see, like, some amazing shining light or some shit? We'll have to find out. But this is when stuff gets a little crazy. Now, I'm going to reference the very beginning of this episode. This dude making mad baskets on some Kurokano basket. Get the fuck out of here. Step aside shit. Like, literally. Nigga. Like, literally. This dude fucking... It's crazy. This dude has mad b-ball skills. And basically at the end we find out that he is the buzzer something. Like the buzzer shooter or some shit like that. Basically, he has perfect accuracy. We see that when this bitch pulls out a fucking revolver. She's like, you kids ain't going nowhere. And this dude literally pulls out a pistol and it's like, and he hits the bullets. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's some crazy ass shit. That's some crazy ass shit. Anyway, yeah, Taya joins him. I don't really care. I was going to stay back for her. And she realized that she wasn't going to come back. And that's one of those childish things I don't really like about her character. Because she doesn't really grasp the situation and what she's actually doing and what repercussions it can have. She's just living in the moment. In my opinion, that's kind of bad. But it's also something you got to do sometimes. You can't always stay safe. Sometimes you got to take those risks. But fuck all the other parts of the episode. Oh yeah, I finally remember the other girl. She has the ability to breathe underwater. And her dream, of course, is to go to an underwater city. Possible next arc. Underwater city, what does that mean? It means that only the dead can go there, because I don't see living surviving in an underwater city. She can breathe underwater. So we'll see what happens there. Because I don't really see living surviving in an underwater city unless it's like in a dome or something. But either way, possible next adventure. I want to see the dark places of the planet. I want to see them get attacked by bandits. I want to see exactly how bad humanity has fallen. I mean, it's been 15 years since you can't really die. Well, you can, but then you come back to life. Technically speaking, you're still dead, but fuck it. You don't pass on. I want to see just how fucked up the place has gotten. I really want to see that. In my opinion, they need to show more of that, unless this bitch going to school. Like, come on, bro, come on. But she met the perfect characters. She has basically a team. Two of them want to get married. The big dude and the small chick, hell yeah, they want to get married. The bitch with the strength and the dude that can literally eat anything and get nutrition from it. So fuck it, we'll see what happens there. But the only thing that really stood out in this episode, one thing that really made this a very good episode, was when this dude broke down the world. And he said we all see our own world. There's the objective world without the overseer, and then there's the overseer's world. And basically the objective world without the overseer is basically the entire universe, everything we don't know. Yet most people, they live in the overseer's world, and that is their own small little world. And that is very true. That's true to this day. Most of us stay in our own little world, with our own people interacting in our world. But besides that, we don't really grasp the idea that we're barely even part of the universe. Like, we're a small little chunk, not even that. We're like nothing in comparison to the universe. And he's talking about other species of life and mankind. And basically, he breaks it down. And I like this. Why? This dude is what we could call, I don't want to say that he is an anti-hero yet. Antagonist? No. I don't want to say it yet. But at some point, I and his ideals could clash. Probably not in season 1, because that would be really rushed. I'd hope that there'd be a season 2 where their ideas would really clash. Because she wants to save the world. And he wants to save it by destruction. She wants to save it by restoring it to what it once was. And he wants to just destroy it. So, we'll see what happens. Because his ideals, they completely go against Ai's. They both have the same vision, saving the world, but they want to do it different ways. That's the shit. That's what I'm looking forward to. Their clash. And he even realizes she doesn't really know this world. She doesn't know what it's really like out there. He does, and he feels that this world should be destroyed. She feels like she needs to save the world. That's her dream, to save the world. And so, when their ideals clash, that could be some cool shit. I don't see how this bitch could even fuck with him, though. I mean, come on. She did some badass shit in episode 3, but since then, she's just been, literally, she's been, literally. Episode fucking 3, this bitch was, mad fucking dodging bullets, literally sidestepping bullets and beating the shit out of bandits and shit. Yeah, shovel. Damn. And now she's just, I want to save the world. And I don't know, it comes off a little bit weird to me, if you get my drift. I know it's not a fighting thing. It's not really a fighting series. But what can she really do? I want to see what she can actually do, because there are people with powers and shit in this world. Mad strength and can breathe underwater. And I want to see exactly what the full extent of her abilities are as a half-human, half-gravekeeper. Because we've seen Scar, and she has badass fucking strength, speed, and possibly even durability. The bitch kicked down fucking barn door destroyed like that, son, like that. You just wiped the shit off the map. So I'm damn. So I want to see exactly what the full extent of her power is, and if she actually has the power needed to save this world. Because we can tell right now that this dude has some crazy ass shit going on. Well, I don't really see how he could destroy the world either, though. Because all he really does is he can aim. He's 100% accurate. It's really weird. It's not. I'm just wondering how the hell can he destroy the world? That's my question. How in the fuck is this dude gonna actually destroy the world when all he can do is literally be 100% accurate? So you can hit a fucking fly from a mile away. How the fuck are you gonna destroy the world, though? How? The world's a big ass place. Unless your ass can destroy the fucking world, then your dream is basically useless. So we gotta see exactly the extent of these two's abilities, how far they can go. A person I could see, because we've already seen probably the strongest character we'll meet, and that is the girl who literally can look at you, touch you, or talk to you, and you will die. You'll die. That's some crazy shit. That's some really crazy shit. You'll be done, son, you're done. So I want to see exactly what the full extent of Ai's and this dude's powers are. And what the hell is this ghost? We're destined to meet. I don't want to be that dude that says it, but I really hate interruptions. Oh my god. You don't even fucking know. When you only get one fucking take, any interruption pisses me the fuck off to mad hell. Fuck you. Fuck you. The thing is, I don't really see how they could destroy the world. I don't see how this dude, in any way, shape, or form, can destroy the world just being able to be accurate. I don't see it. How can he destroy the world? It doesn't make sense. He wants to, that's his dream, and there's a possible conflict. But I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, I saving the world is a lot more realistic than this dude destroying the world, because in order to save the world, you just have to save the people on it. In order to save humanity, you have to save the humans. She's a gravekeeper, so technically speaking, she can do that. She has the ability to. But this dude, how's he gonna kill all the people? I don't see that shit happening. Especially since the dead, after you kill a living person, come back to life. And they'll fuck you up. I mean, they got mad ass. They're fucking dead. They have stronger strength than living people. It's obvious. So, I don't see exactly where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna have to wait and find out. Because, I mean, I'm just confused to high heaven. Like, how the fuck is this dude gonna destroy the world? Like, let's be honest. It's his dream, I get it, but, I mean, right now his dream is like me saying, I want to grab the moon and hold it in my hand. Like, no, bro, that shit ain't happening. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say with that. But besides that, that was like it. I mean, basically everybody went their way. They got outside. Dude did his mad shooting skills with that pistol. Then in came this motherfucker in the van. Like, yeah, let's go. Now everybody's in the van. They're going somewhere. And that's it. And again, we get that reinforcement that you guys will not be able to survive in the outside world. Do you really think that you're strong enough to? Again, it's reinforced. So I'm hoping it will happen. I want to see the horrors of this world. I want to see exactly how fucked up this place is. Because that's why I really enjoyed it. That's why the first few episodes I liked so much. Because it was so fucked up. I mean, this was a horrible place. This world looked like a very bad place to be in. I mean, there were bandits that were kidnapping motherfuckers. There was an immortal nigga that couldn't die. And he was getting constantly killed over and over again to the point where he'd lose his memories. Dude blew himself up in the little bitty pieces and then came back to life. Like that was some epic. Bitch, fucking dodge your bullets. Yeah. After that, it just slowed down. So, it's really gonna have to step its game up. It really is. Because I don't just want to be like, yo, just watch the first 3 episodes of this series. Everything else is pointless. Because right now, it might be like that. We're going to have to see. Because the first 3 episodes, by far, are the greatest that I've seen. Yeah, because all 3 of them had to go together. So you get all the information, and everything just clicks. Because they talk about some deep-ass shit. A god abandoned the world, city, the fucking dead, village, whatever the fuck. Mom dying, had to bury her. Had to bury the entire village I grew up in. Had to bury my father. You can't top that shit. I don't even think that they can. I mean, only thing they can do is try and match it. Because I honestly do not see these dudes topping it. Nuh-uh. But I mean, this episode was just for that dude's beliefs and how they clash with Eyes, who is the main character. Even though I do not see any way that this dude can actually destroy the world. I mean, let's be honest, it'd be a lot easier to save the world through peace and, like, burying people and shit than, of course, destroying. Like, yeah, like this dude may be mad accurate, but unless he can kill everybody in, like, a second, that's, like, millions of years that this nigga would have to kill motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, he'd be dead. Like, literally, he'd be killing people for a long-ass time. You think he could get into the city of the dead and kill everybody there? Millions of people. I don't see this dude doing anything, get and jump all these fucking people. Like, so, it's weird. I'm gonna give it an 8, though. 8 out of 10. Why? Because it was a good, solid episode. That dude's clash and how he sees the world is something very unique, and it's needed because he is a possible protagonist. I mean, antagonist. To I, who would become a protagonist, a hero, while he would become a villain. But and they were destined to meet, so it makes sense. But we'll have to see. That's all I can say, is we will have to see. Because as I see it, it's going down. It's definitely going down in value. Like, the series in the beginning was the shit, now recommended to everybody. But after the first 3 episodes, it just gets, I mean, yeah, the stuff with her was cool, but I mean, what importance did it really have to the story? What importance did it really have to humanity itself? I mean, it had a big importance considering exactly what the whole concept is, but at the end of the day, who gives? I mean, shit. The only thing that they brought back really from there is now gone with Scar. So this series is gonna have to surprise the shit out of me. Cause at first I was thinking best series of the fucking year, like yeah, or best series at least of the summer. But now it still has the potential. It does. But it needs to dig itself out this little hole that it created. Definitely. So that being said, it gets an 8 out of fucking 10. I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below what you guys thought about the episode. Go ahead and like the video if you like it. Subscribe for more content. If you disagree with me, go ahead and hit the dislike button. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. And overall, you know, I want to talk about it more, about how disappointed I am in this shit. Because you can't let it go. You just can't be like, oh yeah, first 3 episodes of the shit, and I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Another fucking video. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, and all that other shit. And I'll see you later, my motherfuckers.